how I'm firing. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong. Ah, 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 ah.
All right, guys, we're back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And yeah, guys, I know it's been quite some time since I checked in with the boxing fans out there. And I got to be honest with you guys. I've been very disillusioned with the sport of boxing as of late. Just a lot of things that just accumulated over time with the sport. And I think the straw that broke the camel's back was the Keyshawn Davis incident, you know, where he missed weight on purpose. And I was going to make videos that day, and I just, after hearing that, I just kind of tuned out when it came to the sport of boxing. It was just too many shenanigans going on time after time and time again. And I just kind of, you know, stepped away for a minute. And some of you guys know I do this as a hobby. You know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I do this because, you know, I enjoy the sport of boxing. And quite frankly, it was going to be quite some time before I came back. But I sat down today. Things kind of changed. I watched the press conference with Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford. And I got to honestly say to you guys, I got excited for the sport again, man. I really did. I got excited for the sport again. And I think I needed that, especially with all the things that's going on outside of the sport in the world right now, politics and things of that nature. I'm excited for this fight. And I remember talking about this fight, you know, over a year ago, how, you know, I wanted this fight, how I thought this was going to be the biggest fight in boxing. And I had people telling me that, you know, this fight's never going to happen. This fight is stupid. And I believed that it would happen. And I say it here on the channel all the time, never say never when it comes to the sport of boxing. And here we are. Here we are. September the 13th, this fight is going to take place in Las Vegas, Nevada. You're going to have the pound-for-pound king, Terrence Bud Crawford, taking on the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez. And that's huge, man. That is a huge fight. And I saw the Ring Magazine belt today. That belt, I can't remember how many pounds they said that belt cost. But that belt was absolutely spectacular. That was a spectacular belt. And, you know, that really got me excited, too, as well for the fight. Now, I want to play this small audio here of Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford going back and forth. Kind of jaw-jacking. You know, they were very respectful at the press conference today. And I just want to play it and give my 2 cents on what I think about this fight.
He's not going to beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not going to beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is going to be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me.
Sorry, guys.
You can see it. That it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your mouth.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it. Come fight night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't look different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
All right, sorry about that, the back and forth with that. But you heard the guys. You know, they were going back and forth. Canelo Alvarez said, you know, Terrence Crawford's not going to beat him. And Terrence Bud Crawford replied saying that, you know, those belts are coming home with me. And Terrence Bud Crawford said that he was different. And Canelo Alvarez saying, you're no different. Now, I do believe both of these guys believe that they're going to win the fight. I can see it in both of their eyes that they both believe that they're going to walk away with their hands raised. And I think this is going to be an incredible fight. But I will say this, even though it's Canelo Alvarez's weight class and Crawford's never fought at 168, the thing that I worry about when it comes to Canelo, I always tend to look back at that Floyd Mayweather fight and how Floyd Mayweather, you know, he was a technically sound fighter, how he was able to just outbox Canelo Alvarez. And I think this can be the same type of fight, in my opinion. And the reason I think that is looking back at the fight with William Skull, where Canelo Alvarez had problems cutting off the ring. He was chasing Skull around, and he just couldn't cut off the ring. And Terrence Bud Crawford is one hell of a fighter, guys. You guys know that. He's a 4-division champion. He's a 2-time undisputed champion. He has great footwork. He's a switch hitter. He has power. You know, he is a thinker in the ring. You know, he's going up against a lot. I would say Canelo Alvarez has a lot on his plate, going up against a guy of that caliber, being a flat-footed fighter. The thing that worries me for Crawford is that Crawford has never been hit by Canelo Alvarez, who is one hell of a puncher. We know that. He has power, and he's never been fighting in that weight class. But I would have to say, I'm leaning towards Crawford, guys. I'm leaning towards Crawford to win the fight because of his skill set. You guys know I'm very big on, you know, boxing skill set. I think skills pay the bills, and I still believe that. And even if he's going up, you know, from 154 to 168, I think he has the ability to outbox Canelo Alvarez. Now, do I think he stops Canelo? I don't think so personally, because Canelo Alvarez has one of the strongest chins in boxing. It's really going to be hard to stop Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. You know, if guys at 175 couldn't stop Canelo Alvarez, I don't think a guy coming up from, you know, the smaller divisions can stop Canelo Alvarez. I'm not saying it can't be done, because it's boxing, anything can happen. It's usually the punches that you don't see coming that will determine if you get knocked out or not. But I just don't see it. But I could see Crawford schooling Canelo Alvarez when it comes to skills in the ring. But, you know, we're not going to know till the fight happens. September 13th is, you know, the date, of course. And like I said, I'm excited. I think my passion is starting to come back. You know, I'm still a little bit shaky when it comes to this sport and all the craziness that surrounds it. But this is the fight I think boxing needs. I think we need this fight. Before I go, I watched Showbiz the Adult. Shout out to Showbiz the Adult video on, you know, the press conference today. And you know, respectfully, Showbiz, I think you're full of crap on that video you made today. I didn't see any oh my God, I'm scared coming out of Terrence Bud Crawford at that face-off. I didn't see any of that. I don't know what you were talking about. I don't know. You're bringing up the Clubber Lang and Rocky movie. I just didn't see any of that. I think you're trolling just a little bit. You know, I saw two guys who looked very confident in the fight. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, it's boxing. Like I said, anything can happen. But, you know, I think you were full of it in that video. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think about the press conference today. Who do you have? Do you have Crawford winning the fight? Do you have Canelo Alvarez winning the fight? Will there be a knockout? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.